live. Great. Let me post this to the Discord as usual. So, announcements. Let's.
And if, as I'm building,
not that. I need the link. Where's the link to the share? Share. There we go. Copy. Cool. This. Send now to everyone. Great. Cool. What's up, guys? Welcome. Hope you can hear me all right. You should be able to hear me. Yeah, you should be able to do it. Perfect. I have my VSCode here. Let's put up the, there we go, the app. And there we go. Perfect. Cool. We're in. So today we're going to continue right where we left off in the previous live stream. We are going to continue building the Habit RPG app. So I'm super excited. I've done some work since the last live stream, and I've just cleaned up a little bit, and I've kind of set myself up now so that we're able to start working. So last time, what I was doing is I was essentially migrating everything over from the routines app that I was building to the habits app, and I was kind of in the transition of doing that. I have since done that. It's done. We've migrated fully. Everything is great. And now we get to work on the actual habits. So this app right now, as you can see, all that it has is just things about habits, nothing else. There's no routines, and we can start actually building. So what I've done since, I've completed this habit card over here. So this is what you're seeing over here. This is the card. I've completed it. We got the icon, we got the name, we have the difficulty of the habit, we have the time of the habit, and we also have this checkbox here that I can complete. That gets saved locally to the database, and I can also uncomplete it, right? 10 out of 10, this works. If I click on it, I can edit the habit. The UI still isn't done, but I kind of fixed all of the problems with this page. It's working. So we can edit the habit. We can create a new habit as well. So that's how I created this one. And everything works with analytics. So right now my completion rate is 20% because this habit's been there for a couple of days. But if I complete it right now and I go back here to the analytics, you see that the completion rate is 40% because I just have an entry, and I have a streak. Someone said no sound. Can you guys hear me? You should be able to hear me. I see my microphone like hearing me, so you should be able to hear me. Let me know in the comments if you don't, if you can hear me. We have some people here. Welcome. Igor, what's up? Ale, what's up? I remember you from last stream. How you going? Ugo, part 1 is online. Yes, it is. There's a playlist. Go on my channel, go to playlists, and you're going to find it. Hello, no sound. I hope that there's sound. I can see my sound, but if there's no sound, do let me know, because that would suck if I said all of this with no sound. Hishek Sharma, what's up? Welcome. Glad you're here. Cool. So honestly, let's start coding, right? Good. I guess sound is good. So what we have is we have a workout. We have a habit. We have the habits, analytics, everything is done. Inside of the code base, this is something that I was working on before, but inside of the code base, there's nothing left with routines anymore, right? So we have a fresh slate. And what I'm thinking of doing now, because we can literally do whatever we want, we have the, so we're building a habit RPG, right? That's what we're building. And we have the habit part done, right? So I can create a habit, I can complete it, right? Pretty straightforward. We have the habits here on different days, which is really cool. And now we can do, I guess, the RPG part. So adding I guess coins, we're gonna have to figure out what exactly we adding like coins, adding a character that you can like level up, right, as you're progressing in your habit. So every habit, every time you do it, is going to give you some experience or something, some gold, right? And we can start thinking about how maybe to tie that into like a monetization scheme for the app as well, right? But we have to first figure out what does it mean to actually add RPG elements to this app, right? Thanks, Cousin. Your work is fantastic for advanced developer. Good. I'm really happy that you're enjoying it. And I do want to say that I have really cool ideas coming up for the channel. Different types of videos. I'm trying to branch off a little bit and I'm trying different things. And I'm excited about that. I will talk a little bit more in like 20 minutes or so because something's happening in 20 minutes behind the scenes, but stay tuned. Things are happening. Things are happening in a good way and I'm feeling good about this whole thing. So cool. So we have this explore screen over here. It's currently empty. Previously, if I can just show you, because I also have the routines app running. So this is the routines app, right? Obviously, it looks very similar. It is currently bugging out. Let me just fix this by just literally, we're going to go here and we're just going to refresh and that should be good. No, it's not. We have to restart the server. Okay, let's restart the server. Essentially, we have this routine app. Let me open the iOS simulator. This is the routine app. This is the one that's kind of being tested right now. It's pretty much done, but it is an app based on routines. So it's not habits, right? And routines on habits are a little bit different. I'll show you the differences in just a moment. Once this actually loads, come on, man. My computer is like struggling a bit, live streaming, building multiple apps, running them, having OBS and all of that. But yeah. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Man, this is the slowest it took to build. And because it's not a video, you can't skip this, unfortunately. There we go. Now it's working. Cool. So this is the routines app, right? As you can see, it's pretty similar to the habit app. You have kind of the similar things. It is the same app. It is a fork of the same app, right? But here is the explore page. So on the routine app, I had basically all of these pre-made routines that you could do. And you could just come here, press add routine, and then it would add it for you. You could select the icon, rename it, add the different steps. You could rename the steps and you could just add it to your own routines, right? Now, I don't want to do that with habits. It doesn't make sense for our app. So if I go back here to our app, it doesn't make sense to do things. What I want to do here is I want to create like your character screen, right? So you're going to have a character, right? Your character is going to be a certain level. It's going to be a certain experience. Might even have coins to be able to buy things. I don't know. I feel that this is the place for that. Even if we want to take this further and do like quests, right? So like I see a lot of these apps to kind of motivate you to like do your habits and become more productive. They have you like go on quests and the quests give you things. You can even like go on quests with like people, your friends. Like imagine a friend group, right? And you all want to become better. You all have like individual habits. You could kind of tie those together, complete a quest together in some way. Again, I'm not sure of the details. We're going to have to figure that out. And then you can actually do the habit and do the quest, right? So I feel that this is kind of the explore general character, you know, type of page. We might put it here in the profile page. This also might make sense to put it here. But for now, I'm just going to do it in the explore page because I don't have anything else to put in the explore page. And I want to make this app feel a little bit like full and full of life. So I feel like the explore page would make sense, right? So we have a habit, right? So reminder, let's now go into the code. Let me just close all of this. This is the routine app. So we don't want to work on this. Let me just, come on, let me just make it. Okay, well, that doesn't work. So let's look at the code. So we have habit. We have habits, right? Not API. Habit models, right? So we have the model of a habit. So this is what a habit currently looks like, right? Has an ID, has a difficulty, which can be easy, medium, hard, very hard. Has an icon, name, notes, notification, reminders, and so on. I'm thinking, and let me know if you think this is the right approach or not, but based on the difficulty of the habit, right, you should get different rewards, right? If it's an easy habit, you should get less rewards. If it's a very hard habit, you should get more rewards. I feel that makes sense. That makes sense, right? And it's completely up to you because obviously you can control this difficulty, right? You can set it to whatever you want. It's completely on you if you want to be honest with yourself and actually label this habit as being actually that, right? Like easy or medium or whatever it is. Or if you want to cheat yourself just because you want more coins or whatever, and you want to like do an easy habit when it's a hard one. It's on you. I'm not going to enforce that. I don't feel that it's my role to like enforce that, right? So I'm feeling that based on the difficulty, we do the rewards. So now, what are the rewards, right? So we need a model for that, right? So we need to create a model that has some sort of entries or data or something that can be end reward. And what I'm thinking is you need like a character that needs to have experience, and you should be able to get experience based on your difficulty, right? So that you're kind of leveling up your character as you're doing your habits. As you're building your habits, you're leveling up your character. I feel that makes sense, right? So let's do that. Thank you so much. What Mac do you have? I have the M1 Max, and it's like maxed out to like all the gigs and all of that. It's been great so far. It's really great usually, and I think now it's calmed down a bit. I think I was just running a bunch of things at the same time. Great device. I have no problems with it, and I will eventually upgrade, but when a little bit longer down the line. So let's create a character model. Honestly, let's start there and let's see what we can come up with, and then we're going to adjust as we go along. So I'm going to go here to models, and we're going to do character.ts. This is going to be a model just like all of our other models. So we are going to export const character model. That is going to be equal to SQLite table from Drizzle. So we are using Drizzle. If you didn't catch the last stream, that's going to be characters. And then we're going to pass here an object with our tables. So it's obviously going to have an ID, right? So ID, that's going to be integer from Drizzle SQLite. That's going to be the ID, and that's going to be its primary key. Great. It is also going to have a relationship to the user, because every user is going to have one habit, right? So I feel that makes sense. So we're going to put here a relationship to the user model, and we're going to import here the user model. And if you are unaware, this on delete cascade essentially means that because we're tying this user, we're tying this character to the user model, whenever the user gets deleted, this character is also going to get deleted, right? This is what this on delete cascade means. It means like cascade and propagate the deletions over multiple, over every single entity that is in the database. That's what this means. Cool. Now, because we have a reference to that, we also need an index as well. So we can honestly just copy this. This is the third argument. So let me see. Third argument goes after the object. There we go. And we're going to import the index from Drizzle. And that is going to be habit user ID index. It's not going to be habit. It's going to be character. So character user ID index, right? Character model user ID index. Character user ID index. Great. So we have that. Then we have a character. What else do we want? We would want experience, right? XP. Integer, XP, and do we make this a float? Can you do float? Yes, you can, but oh, can you not do it with SQLite? Let's see. So we're going to go Drizzle, SQLite, what else is it? Drizzle, SQLite, float. Let's see what we come up. Drizzle, SQLite, float. Let me just close this. I don't need it. Let me just put OBS here. There we go. So we have integer, a single integer. We have a real, which is it's called a real, a floating point value, right? We have text, we have blob, we have a Boolean, we have big int, customizing. Yeah, I guess real. The thing is, experience. No, let's not do that. Let's put integer. Let's keep things simple, right? If you like, why would you get like 1.5 experience, right? Instead of like 15 experience. I feel it makes more sense, right? The bigger the number, the better you feel about yourself, I guess. So yeah, let's leave it at integer. I think it's fine to be an integer. Where is part one? Part one is, there's a playlist for it. You won't be able to find it on my channel normally, but there is a playlist for it. It is, just go to my channel, click playlists, and find the one that says Build Habit RPG. That's the one that you'll find the video. What I'm doing is I'm doing these live videos right now, and then I'm automatically unlisting them, and then they just go in a playlist. So if you want to see them, you can go in the playlist. One character, you mean? What do you mean? There is going to be one character per user, right? That's going to be the thing. Cool. Let's do ID and experience for now, right? Level, right? Level is also going to be an integer, right? Your character should be able to level up, right? I think that makes sense. So we're going to make your character level up. And as you do your habits, you're going to get more experience. Cool. Drizzle ORM directly in client as you use SQLite as a local saving system. Yes, exactly. So this is a React Native app. So it has the ability to have a SQLite database on the phone itself. And I'm using that as my primary storage mechanism. Everything happens on device, offline first, right? You don't depend on any API, any service or anything. Everything happens instantly, no matter where you are. So that's really important to me and to generally building an app. And then to sync it, it's pretty simple. You just upload the file to a cloud, and then you allow users to sync, and you can charge for that. I think that makes a lot of sense. A lot of apps do this, and then you get like the best of both worlds. You get like very fast performance, ease of use, right? Because you just do everything on the client, so everything is like super easy. But you also get account sync and backups and all of that because you can upload the file to the cloud, and it's pretty simple to do so. So I really like this approach, and I feel that it brings an advantage to a lot of other apps that are out there, because other apps, they will not, they will have you do everything through an API. And if you don't have a good internet connection, or if you want to use it somewhere where you don't have a service, right, it's not the best user experience. And people have commented and have left bad reviews on these other apps because of that, and I would love to avoid that if possible. 100% agree with bigger numbers is more better. Yes, definitely. Better calculate the level from the serialized XP. If you keep them both in the V, you'll have issues syncing them. You are totally right. You are totally right. That's actually what I do. Yeah, let's remove this. You're totally right. I think it makes sense, because then, yeah. Because then we can even change the levels if we wanted to in the end. Yeah, that makes sense. I did something similar with the streak. So if we go here to, I guess, habits API, right? We have this get habit completion rate, get habit streak, right? This is a function that essentially, it's not efficient. I know there's a to-do there to like make it more efficient, but essentially it calculates your streak based off of all of the entries that you have in your habit, right? So that makes sense. I'm not storing the streak directly in the database because I did not want to have this sync issue later on. So yeah, you're right. Let's do that. Let's not put the level there. So we just need ID and XP for now. We might do like a character inventory later on to be able to have inventories of the character. So to have items to be able to purchase things, that's also something that we want to do. But let's just start with this, right? Let's start with this. Let's create all of the queries for this. Let's seed it in the database, and then let's connect it to the explore page to actually see our character here, right? And then start building upon that. So we have our model, right? That's the first step. The second step is to add a relation to the user. So that's going to be in the relations file over here. We're going to find the, let's see, user relations. So the user is going to have, how did I do it? The user achievements, right? So the user should have one character. So we're going to do one over here. Then we're going to do character. That's going to be one character model, and come on Copilot. There we go. Do this for me. There we go. And I just like to put everything in alphabetical order. Some say I'm a bit obsessive, but I like to do that. So there we go. We have character. So let's just double check that ChatGPT did correctly. Is a one-to-one relationship to the character model. The fields are going to be the user model.id, right? So that's the relationship on the user model. And the references are going to be character model.userid. We have character model.userid. Great. Cool. So now we did this. Done. We can close the relations. Now we're going to have to export this model in all of our models. So we're going to do models, index at models, and we are going to export all from character. And we should also, after we export, we should also do this. We should export our type, export type character equals type of character model dot infer select. That way we can use this character anywhere in our application. Cool. We have the character model. Let's now get the character in the explore page. So we're going to open up the explore screen. We're going to put this here and maybe close it. We're going to close this for now. Here, we need to explore, we need to load the character, right? So we're going to need a query to get the character, which means we need an API to get the character. So we're going to come here inside of our API folder, and we're going to add a new file that's going to be characters.ts. Here we're going to export async function get character. This function is not going to take any arguments because we're literally going to get the first character in the database. Or actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's do const character equals await db, import this from utils.database, and then db.character model. What's wrong? db.query. Aha. Right, db.query.character model.find first. The reason I'm doing find first, right, just getting the first character in the database, is because there's only ever going to be one character. Remember, all of this is local to the device, so you don't have any other users on this app. You're the only user, right? And if you're the only user and there's one character per user, there's only one character in the app, right? So it's safe to do it this way. Obviously, if we had different users in the app and this was an actual database, we would have to like specify the query. But it's perfectly fine like this to just get the first one, right? And I do this, I think, in other places in the app as well. And then we are going to return the character. Pretty simple. There we go. Bogdan, what's up? Good to see you here, man. I think I still have the shortcut to sort my state variables, which you showed me. Oh my God. Yeah, man. I remember that. I still have it. It's, let's see, shift. You select everything and then shift. Command Shift A. Yeah, if I put like return above, select everything, Command Shift A automatically sorts. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. And it just, for me, when I'm looking at things, especially in like, what can I show here? Especially in like, yeah, let's say like the habit model, right? When I'm looking at this, I like to have things organized alphabetically because then I can easily scan where the things are, right? It's just really useful for me. And I also like to combine this with like separation. So like breaking a line here and there to kind of separate different sections of the thing. So for example, all of this is the actual main properties that I care about whenever working with the habit model. They're here and they're in alphabetical order. Super easy for me to see. All of the relations are spaced. So I know that this is a relation, right? It does not belong in the same category as the rest of the things. And then here at the bottom, I have another section for things I don't care about, like created at, updated at, I don't care about. All right, and I just realized we need created at and updated at here because although I don't care about them, I need to actually put them. So there it is, right? I like to have visual separation. It helps me be fast and it helps me not spend brain power trying to like do some searches in my head on where the thing is that I want it, right? If it's alphabetical and my eyes land on this, I know that I can find my way super easily, right? So I love to do that, but you don't have to. Feel free to not. Cool. So we have the get character function, right? We're just getting the character. Perfect. Now we need the query to actually get that character. So we're going to run a query. We're going to create a query. And for that, we're going to go here to our hooks, queries, and here I'm going to do use character query.ts. right? And to make things simple, I'm just going to do, what's a query that I can steal directly? Use habit analytics. There we go. I'm just going to steal this, paste it. And then instead of habit analytics, it's going to be get character. And we just need query keys. We need to add our character query key over here. So character and then character. See, again, another example. Everything here is alphabetically sorted. It's super easy to find what you need, right? You don't need to spend any time. It makes sense and I like it. Cool. And then instead of get character from API habits, we're going to do from characters. So we have get character. We're running it through the query. Do we want to use a focused query? Focused query is a custom hook that I created over here. It just wraps the use query hook. And yeah, it just wraps the use query hook and it basically just refetches whenever the screen is focused. Use is focused is something that is specific to native. So for example, right now, this explore screen is there. Oh, let me fix my camera. 1 second. So yeah, we have the explore screen. It is there. It's rendered, right? It's in memory. It lives in memory right now. Even if I go now to the homepage, to the schedule screen, that explore screen is still in memory. It's still rendered right now. It's just not focused, right? Use is focused actually checks whenever a screen is focused. So when I go back to the screen, it's not remounting the screen, right? It was already there. It's just now focused. So the question is, do I want to refetch the character when it is focused? I'm leaning more towards yes, right? Or no, because React Query would do this automatically, right? Let's go with no. And let's see, because I'm not rethinking this whole uses focus thing, because React Query is supposed to do that automatically, right? Let me actually Google this. React Query, React Native, refetch on focus, refetching on focus, and or I think I've seen this link. It was purple. So let's see, what does it say? React navigation is one of the available options when it comes. That means React Query cannot assume that it's used in every app. Therefore, it won't be supported out of the box. But I've created a small library to help integrate. Automatically refetch queries on app focus by subscribing to AppState. Automatically refetch query on screen focus in use query. Right, so on native, it doesn't work. So I started working on a revision of a project of mine, and my plan was to co-chair a bunch of We started off, but found that React navigation tries to minimize remounted screens. Refetch on mount. So it doesn't. Yeah, I need uses focused, right? Yeah, I need uses focused. Okay. So we need uses focused. Cool. So now we know. That's why I had it there, right? That's sometimes the differences between native and web, right? There's some minor differences, but makes it a bit interesting. What database are you using in this project? SQLite, the gold standard for things like this. No, I'm just kidding. But SQLite is actually a cool database. And funny enough, I've been, there's actually a project that I built years ago for a client that is deployed in production. I didn't know what I was doing back then, so don't judge me. Is deployed in production and is still to this day running a local SQLite database, and it's serving like a decent amount of revenue and stuff per year, and it's running all on SQLite, and they've had no problem since, and I'm proud of it. So what can I say? So yeah, we're gonna want to refetch this on focus every single time, so we're gonna use focus query. That's why I created this hook. That makes sense, right? Cool. So this is correct. We have our use character query. We have our character API. We have our model. There we go. We can now come here to our actual Explorer screen, and we can do const data equals use character query, and we just call it. And then let's see, data character. We're going to alias this to make it easier. And then if we don't have a character, we're just going to do what we always do. Return a screen that says is loading like this. And this is actually a really cool pattern that I've done. This is, I guess, a bit more applicable to native, which is I have, first of all, a custom component for any single screen. right? So every single screen in my app uses this component, and it has a lot of things that usually you need to reuse that are very annoying to deal with. So like having a component for this just makes sense to do that. But what I'm doing here is I have these props over here. I have this with loading type here, which essentially just extends. And if you provide is loading, and if you provide it as true, then all other props become optional. If not, all other props become as they are. So if they were optional, they stay optional. If they weren't, they're not optional. The reason I'm doing this, and the reason I'm not just like rendering out like a simple activity indicator or something like that, or like just a loading spinner, is because this has like container styles, right? And has like the proper background colors and like all the things that you would need for like a screen. And I'm putting the loading inside of the container view, right? So I have the container view here. I need the loading to be inside. I want the loading to be, if you can see here, let me just go back and say, let's say if true or character. If we go back here to this, right? I want the loading, if you can see it here, to be in the middle of the screen, not here at the top, because that's a bad user experience. That's a sign of like a mediocre app. But like I want it to be here at the top, right? It just makes sense. It's more beautiful. The only way for me to be able to do that is to pass it directly inside of the screen. But if I pass is loading, I don't want any other props to be passed because I don't really need any other props, right? The screen is not technically ready to be rendered. It's just in a loading state. So having this little handy with loading thing, right? You basically put it here. Where did I do it? I wrapped with loading somewhere. Where did I do this? Yeah, I wrapped here with loading screen props, right? You just wrap that and then all your props become optional and then you're good to go. So nice pattern, right? You've learned two things here. Create a component if you're reusing something a lot of times. Put all the configuration you need in here in this component. And then if you need to use it slightly differently, use the types and you can get it to work. Cool. So we can actually do this. And now this is going to error out, I believe, even if we have no character, because we need to kill our database and restart our database from scratch. But before we do that, there's one thing that we forgot to do, and that is to go into the seed and actually add our character whenever we're seeding the database initially. So that's going to be right after we create the user. We're going to create our character. Creates character. So we're going to do const characters. We don't need the characters, I believe. So we're going to do await db.insert character model. We're going to import the character model. We're going to give it here experience. We're going to give it here the user ID, created at, updated at, and we have a character. Cool. Then we're going to open up the terminal. We are going to stop this. We're going to do pnpm run drizzle regenerate. That is going to kill my entire drizzle folder and just regenerate one because I don't want to do a migration. I'm going to just do it from scratch again. Then we are going to pnpm start C and we are going to run our application again. And now we should have no errors and we should have a character. So let's see. Let's open up the app. How's our live stream doing? Let's see. Ooh, nice. 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 Cool. So let's go back to our code. Let's go back to here. Oh my God. Why? Migration error. Failed to run the query. Create habits. Why do we have a migration error? Oh. Right. It's not enough to just kill the drizzle folder. You need to kill the database as well, right? Obviously. I believe it's this one. We're going to show in enclosing folder. Not this one. Show in enclosing folder. Is it this one? Oh, no, I'm not going to do it this way. That's not safe. I'm going to come here to database utils and I have a handy little console log here. We're just going to import the file system and it's going to give me exactly the path that I need. So there we go. That's the path. We can undo these changes, close this, go to my finder. So here, let's put, what is this always? Yeah, let's put, there we go. You can see my finder. We're going to go to folder, SQLite database, kill the database, then reload. There we go. Habit hero. We are back. I'm going to put my name We're going to select our goals. We're going to allow notifications and good. No more loading. Our query is actually working. Cool. Darius, is using SQLite for the project? Yeah, it's quite lightweight. Local database system. Yes. Question. If you want to build a portfolio with like 100 to 150 images, should I host them on like Cloudflare or add them to the project and lazy load them? Yeah, so again, it's a personal portfolio. You're not trying to optimize the world. Performance is not critical. I would put them locally just to save myself time. But what I would do is I would run them through like an image compressor, which usually reduces the size of the image by like 70 to 80 to sometimes 95%. And at that point, you have an image that's like 70 kilobytes. I think it's enough to just put it in the project. That's what I do with a lot of my personal projects. But if you have like, if it's an actual thing where performance matters and like the bandwidth as well, then maybe put it on a thing. But for a personal portfolio, it's not always worth the effort to do that. Again, everything is relative, right? And Marek, yeah, you're right, exactly. There you go. Everything is relative. Nothing is set in stone, and you really should just do what's best for the project and what's best for, you know, the needs, and not adhere to like any standard rule just because someone said that you should do that. I think that's a bad way to go about your developer journey. Cool. So let's see. Instead of explore, let's do character dot XP. Boom. We have our XP over here. It's a bit small, but you can see it. Let me just, why do I have padding 0 here? We don't need any styles right now, right? There we go. See, that's also the beauty of having like a custom component for this, is that everything is properly aligned. As you can see here, the 0, right? It is properly aligned. I didn't need to do anything. I just needed to put like my screen component and it just does everything for me, right? So that's great. So we have our character XP over here. What else can we do? So we can increment this experience, right? Based on your habit. So every time you do a habit, you're going to get experience. I feel that that makes sense. But first, do we want to do any UI here for like your character? Maybe I want to put this a little bit. So maybe we want to do something like view from React and then put this in here. And then we can do something like style TW, that's my Tailwind utility, dot style. And we're going to do BG neutral 200 and then dark BG primary. No, that's going to be neutral 200 on the dark. And this is going to be primary. And I believe it's 100 on this project. Is it not? 200? It's 200. I don't like this 200. I mean, is it the same color as this? Do I like this? Let's see. Habit card. Habit entry card. What's the style on this? It is, yeah, 200. Okay, let's do 200. And if we don't like it, we can change it later. Okay, let's do that. Then we're also going to do padding of 4, rounded LG. There we go. Now it's looking like we actually have something. And maybe we want to do something like style. Actually, no, variant H2. It's not going to be an H1. And then we want to put XP over here just to see how this looks. Oh, here's what we're going to do. Oh, we're going to have levels, right? Even though we're not storing them in the database, we're going to have levels. So we will need to show like a progress bar to like how much experience you have left until the next level. Boom. Let's do that. That's more interesting. Let's do that. Okay. So actually what we're going to do is we're just going to do something. We're going to do const trans key equals, and we're going to do screens dot explore. So trans key stands for translation key. We're going to have this app be translated. Best to do it from the start so you don't have to go over and do everything again. And we're going to translate this and actually create a translation key. So we're going to come here and do lang. We're going to go here. See, even my languages here. I feel that this is very important to like organize these by alphabetical order, just because when you have a large file like this and you need to find your way around, it's easier to do alphabetical. So I know that here it's components, screens is going to be towards the bottom. So I immediately go to screens. I see shared. I know that screens is before shared, so I just go above. So there you go, you have screens. And then screens here, we have the Explorer that is going to go in between create name and set goals. Makes sense, right? Explore. So explore, we're going to do here. What should we call this? We should call, no, that's not going to be in the Explore. Because this XP thing, we're going to use it in multiple places. It doesn't make sense to put it in the Explorer. It makes more sense to put it in the shared. It's going to be XP, right? So shared XP, X is after S, so we're going to do XP. And here we're going to put, I believe it's count. And then XP like this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the way you do it in IAT Next. Let's test this out, right? So we're going to do const T. Use character, no, use translation, import this, make some space. I'm making some space here in between this hook and this hook because they're separate things. This is in my query section, right? This is in my miscellaneous hooks that this component needs, right? Two different types of things. I group queries together, mutations together, related functions together, and then state together, and then random hooks together as well. If you do this, if you have a pattern, it's easy to predict and work with, and it's all about efficiency at the end. Generate WebP. Initially load WebP and then load high-res. Yeah, that's also a good way. Definitely. WebP is pretty performant. Okay, so then instead of this, we're going to do T, and we're going to pass here shared.xp, and I believe count character.xp. I believe this is correct. There we go. 0 XP. Do we want to put a space here? I think we do. We want to put a space here. Great, right? So now this is automatically translated. We don't need to think about it ever again. I'm still going to leave this trans key over here, even though it's not currently being used, just as a reminder that if I ever want to put text in here, don't just hard code the text, but actually put a translation. Cool. Cool. So we have this. Now we need a progress bar. I already have a component for this. So let's see what that looks like. Progress bar. What does this component need? It needs progress. Let's put here 50, I think. There we go. We have a progress bar and it has 50%. Cool. Do we want to make this bigger? I believe we do. Let's look at our progress bar. We can close this one. Again, separate component. Makes sense. Handles its own animation, makes sense. And this component is memoized. It's memoized because I don't want re-renders to actually mess up with the animation, which is a problem that I've had, right? If this component re-renders while it's doing an animation, it's going to break out of that animation. It's a bit unfortunate, but you fix it with memo and it's fixed. So, yeah, we have a style property here, right? So again, great example of allowing components to be customizable. This component receives an optional style prop that it just merges into the actual style over here. And then you can override any styles, right? Which is really great. So what I want to do is instead of H1 here, I want to maybe do like H2 or H something. So let's see. Let's do style, tw.style, and we're going to do H2. Ah, this looks better. This looks better, right? Cool. Maybe this isn't an H2 anymore, right? Here's what I like. If I go back to the routine app, here's what I like and what I did about the routine app. If you go here to the routine, so you have a progress bar here. So you can actually complete routines and your progress bar is going to automatically update, right? But I also did it here. Again, it auto updates here as well, right? And I like the way that this looks and I'm feeling that we should do something similar, right? So maybe we have the character here instead of the icon, right? Here we have your current XP. Here we have left, XP left. Somewhere we have your level. Maybe here at the top right, we have the level. And then we have the progress bar that matches that. Right, I think that's fair. Let's try this. And if we don't like it, we can adapt. So This one's bigger. So let's see. Let's go to the repo of the, how do I do this? Let me just align this correctly. So that is going to be, it's header something, routine item list header. So now we're in the routines epo. Hi, I'm getting LCP error and properly sized error while adding images to my project. I've tried priority lazy loading, but I still have the light perform very slow. Is there any solution? Man, it could be multiple things. I don't know right off the bat what it could be, to be honest. So we have progress bar, H3. That's what I put it. So I have progress bar and it's H3. So let's do the same. Let's put here H3. And then we want to see the text was just semi-bold. It wasn't big. It wasn't H1. It wasn't anything. It was just semi-bold. So let's just do the same thing. Let's put here, instead of variant, we're going to do style, tw.style, font semi-bold. How does this look? Let's go back to our app. I think this looks better, right? So that's your current XP. There we go. And then here you should have XP left. So let's do that as well. Put another text for XP left. Then we're going to wrap this in its own view to align them horizontally. So we're going to put these in here. We're going to do style, tw.style, flex row, item center, and then justify between. There we go. And this is going to be XP left. How do we do this? So XP left. We're going to need to put like XP left, right? Let's just test like this. Not here. It's going to be here. How should we do this? How does like games do it, right? Like XP left game. Let's see. Any XP left game UI. Do we have anything here? I hate this about Google so much. Like you zoom in, but it keeps the image small. Like why would you do this? Like why do you think this is a good idea? XP. Oh, we could even put like a colon, like XP colon, right? Maybe not. Let's see. Any like. How does RuneScape do it? Does anyone like play RuneScape? RuneScape stat. Just RuneScape stat. Yeah. RuneScape stat hover. Come on, RuneScape. Help me out here. RuneScape stat XP left. Am I gonna have to spin up like actual RuneScape and like just look at it? Total XP. Oh, I know. Yeah, of course, man. I'm stupid. Why am I complicating things? We can just do this. Let's do. Okay, hear me out. Let me just open up OBS again. Yeah, the zoom thing pisses me off every day. Saad, yes, you're right. That's exactly what I want to do. Yeah. Just put like like 20 on 100. Makes the most sense, right? Why am I overcomplicating things? Let's go here to lang again. Let's go to XP. We're gonna put XP left, and that is going to be. Oh man, how do we do? I want it to be like this. Count over value like this, or we might not even need the XP. Let me just see in what's it called, in React IET Next, multiple variables in translation string. React IET Next multiple let's see key what is how. Oh, so we don't even need to pass count. We can just pass how. or like any variable, right? As long as you pass it here. Let's try it. Why not? So instead of count, because I don't like count, we're going to do XP. That's going to be character.xp. And here, if we do XP, will this work? It does. Okay, so you can pass any variable. Cool, cool. So we're going to do XP and then XP left. Simple, right? Let's not complicate things. Cool. So XP and then XP left is going to be, I don't know, 100. Oh, 100 minus character.xp. Cool. We're one step closer. And that's going to be XP left. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Do we like the XP here? Or just 0 on 100? Wait. If we have 0 on 100, we don't need XP here as well, because we already have 0, right? So if character.xp is anything but 0, it's going to be, you're going to see it here already. This should be the level. So instead of level, we're going to do share.level, and we're going to do level over here. Right? No, level. Yeah, and that's going to be level and then level like this. There we go. So we're going to do level. We're going to do 1. There we go. Level 1 here. And I guess now we put XP. But I don't like the bold here. So let's not do that. Let's maybe instead, we're going to do modifier. We're going to do subtle. Let's see how that looks. And if we remove the bold. Ew, no. Let's put the bold back. And let's put a gap between these things. So we're going to do, we're going to put a gap here of like 2. Yeah. So level, XP. How did I do it in the routine app? Level. Oh, they're all black. The gap is even wrong, I think. Gap 2, right? Yeah, gap 2, and here I put gap 2. No, it's the same gap. Okay, just looks a bit different. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I guess not subtle. And XP. Or like 0 XP here. Like this. No, that's ugly. Let's just leave it like this for now. We're going to deal with it later. Whatever. It's fine. Level 1, XP 1. Let's leave it like this for now. Google keeps those images the same size due to legal issues that they had because people used to copy images from the search instead of entering the host website. Dude, I copy images from the search, man. Like they fucked me over. Like I do that, right? And they making it extremely hard. But I mean, I get it. It's legal reasons. But like, I don't use my images for anything nefarious. It's just for, let me copy the images, man. Is that too hard? It's the same reason why you no longer can use copy image link. I know. They made it so difficult. Ugh. Google. Hi, Darius. Do you have any one-on-one mentorship services like mock interviews? Maybe. Email me. And it depends. I don't usually do those. Email me and let's see. You can find my email. If you can find my email, we'll talk. I'll just say that. What is the lang.json file doing? Right. So this is a JSON file of translation strings. And you essentially, I have here i18n, which is a file. Basically, i18n is a library. It's like the standard for internalization. Internalization means having your app in multiple languages, translating it, right? And I'm using it here. I'm importing the JSON file as enlang, so the English language, and I'm passing it here as a resource to my translation so that if I want to support another language, all I need to do is create a new lang.json file for the language. Let's say it's French. And then I just import it here as the French language. And then if I just switch the language, my entire app is going to be switched from a different language, right? So that's what this is. And the reason why you usually want to put this inside of a JSON file is because if you're passing this to a translator, because I don't assume that you know every single language that there is, you're passing this to a translator, it's a lot easier for them to work in something like this than it is for them to work in like a TypeScript file. Like just imagine that. Imagine like a random translator working in a TypeScript file, right? That's what the EMLang is for. I like your content. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I'm very glad that you do it. And I hope that you're also finding it useful because that's the main reason why I do it. Zero. Yo, hello from India. What's up, man? I love my Indian people. You guys are a very big chunk of my audience. So respect. And from what you guys tell me, I've been helping you out. So that makes my heart really full. Really appreciate that. But why you never use Next.js? Dude, this is why. I'm a React Native developer, my dude. There's no Next.js in React Native. There's no server components yet in React Native. They're coming, but they're not there yet. We're still doing the old ways of doing things, right? I am a React Native developer by heart. That's what I didn't start off as a React Native developer, but very soon in my career, I just went to native because I love mobile apps and I tried to build apps like for the last years. So that's why I don't use Next.js. I don't do a lot of web stuff, right? And I feel that the React content, right, applies to Next.js as well. Obviously not if it's like server components and stuff like that. If it's, if it's server components, but I do plan to do a bit more content on Next.js. The only thing is I don't make content on things that I'm not 100% comfortable talking about and teaching you, right? It would be hypocritical of me to make a video and teach you about something that I don't like fully know and understand how it actually works, right? That would be like a bad thing to do. But I have made some Next.js videos and I have one coming up soon, which is important. And I am going to go into Next.js in the future just because they're pioneering this whole like server component stuff and they're really useful. And eventually I will have to start using them in React Native as well. But that's mostly the reason why. Try points instead of XP. Why points? Games are, I'm not giving you points, man. I'm giving you experience. This is an RPG, right? And it's targeted to like men, boys, people like me who know about games, who have played games in the past. And like, I only know of the, like, I don't know of any game that like uses points instead of XP, right? So I prefer points. It just, I prefer XP, sorry. Points is a little bit too like casual, in my opinion. Oh, camera died. Let's reset it. Webcam GG. Yes, every 30 minutes, man. It's stupid. It is what it is. Abel, good to see you, man. What's up? Great to see you, man. Are you at work? Are you watching my stream at work again? Good. If you're good, you're learning. Good. Dabbly, we don't see the part 1 anymore. You do if you go to the playlists. It's removed from my channel, but there is a playlist. You're going to be able to find the playlist. You're my dude. My dude, understand React like you were born with it. Trust me, I don't, man. I just talk about the things that I know, but there's a lot that I don't know. Like if you quizzed me on some other things, like I just don't know those because a lot of things I haven't built in, like I'm working with React Native, I didn't have to do or think about, right? So there's things that I'm not familiar with, right? But the things that I do talk about are like React focused specifically. And yeah, I know what I'm talking about on those things, yes. But don't take me as knowing everything. I really don't. And there's tons of other people that are better than me. And I continue to learn every single day. Thanks for your content. It's been very helpful for me. My pleasure, man. Really appreciate it. Man, I would love to see more tips and tricks, videos about React Native and Expo. Yes, dude. The only problem with that is they don't do well. As soon as you put React Native, like it alienates like half of the audience, at least from experience. The only thing that I can do is do things with like SEO like that people search for. So like I've made content on like Expo router, and that's been doing really well because people search for it. So I might do more things like that, but usually what happens is I'll make a post, I'll post a video, it's going to get terrible views, and then it's going to be like a month later that the views are going to start coming. And that's just generally like, I guess, negative reinforcement for making those videos. But I should, man. I'm a React Native developer, so I should make React Native videos, and I don't. I should. I just don't want to be the React Native guy. I want to be like the React guy. That's my goal, right? My goal is that you think React, you wake up in the morning and you're like, I want to learn React. Let's go to Cause and Solutions. That's my goal. That's what I want. And I want to like have that reputation, right? So I'm not cornering myself into a box, if you will. Tetris uses points. Yes, Tetris is like one of the most, I mean, it's not casual. It's not fair to say casual because people play hardcore Tetris. Like there's competitions and stuff. But XP just, you're building a character. You're building, like your character gets experience, right? He becomes better, right? It's an actual, it's like it's an extension of you, right? And you get experience. You don't get points. Like what are you going to do with points, right? You're going to get experience. You're going to be better. You're going to level up. You're going to get better gear. You're going to be able to buy things, right? Experience makes more sense. And I just love experience. I'm tied to experience, just generally. Do you have any advice for junior front-end interviews? So difficult. What I would do is I would, good question. I would stay away from these like technical interviews that are not generally technical interviews, but like algorithm solving interviews, because that's not the place for those interviews in like a junior React position. So if a company gives you that, I wouldn't, out of politeness, I would like, because there's no way to know, right? Out of politeness, I would do the thing, but I wouldn't proceed with that company. A company that judges you, especially as a junior, but even as like a senior React developer on like some sort of algorithm doesn't make sense. The interviews that I like, the ones that I do and that I like to have done on me is here's an app, here's a component, here's some React code, here's something to do, to add, to change, to improve in this component, or even to explain, right? Because you can tell a lot more about a developer by hearing how they think about React specific stuff, which is the thing that they're going to actually do in their day-to-day job, right? Versus a random lead code problem, you're going to be like, oh, this guy knew how to memorize the solution to a problem, or like the mechanism for solving the problem. It's like in school, right? Like memorization tests or stuff like that don't really test anything. They just test your ability to memorize something, right? But to actually have someone explain a React component and analyze it on the spot, right? It really tells you and it gives you a lot of information as to how that person thinks. Because then as the interviewer, you can also ask like, oh, but have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? What would you do if you now added this constraint, right? And you throw things at them, which are representative of what they would do in like their day-to-day job. And you get to quickly, within like an hour or whatever, you get to quickly evaluate. So back to your question, what do you advise? I would obviously learn things about like JavaScript, like the basics of JavaScript, right? Just be comfortable with those, be comfortable writing the language. And then I would try to cover most areas of React. You don't need to be an expert. You're a junior, right? You don't need to be able to like build a massive component or a massive app, but you need to know what this thing is. You need to know how maybe you would approach this, even if you don't know the exact details of how, like how you would start to figure it out, right? And you have to like own up to the fact that you're a junior in the interview and be like, look, I don't know how to do this. Point me in the right direction. I will figure it out. Or I think I know where I might find information on this. Here's how I plan to get the knowledge to be able to figure out. And if I can't figure it out back even then, I would ask a superior. I would reach out. I would ask for someone to help me, to guide me, because you're a junior. You're supposed to learn. You're not supposed to know everything, right? So I would do that, right? Cover the basics of JavaScript, cover the basics of React, and own your position as a junior and not stress yourself, not like put all of this pressure on yourself to know everything, and just be there and be honest with yourself, with the interviewer. This is where I'm at. This is what I know. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to dedicate myself to this team, to this company, to this project. If you're also willing to take me on and teach me and help me grow with you, right? If you present that attitude to an interviewer, they should, obviously, if everything else, you have proper manners and everything, right? They should hire you. If they don't, it's their mistake. And if they don't see it, then you don't want to be working for that company anyway, right? That's my tips, right? So as me, as an interviewer, I try to always do that. I try to make people feel comfortable. And I hate when I go to an interview, especially in the past, and they just threw at me some random like algorithm thing, where honestly in some interviews I was just like, look, I don't know how to do this. Like, this is not the thing you should test me on. Give me some React code. If not, let's save ourselves the time, because I don't think this is a match. That's also a thing. You're very polite about it. You say, I don't think this is a match, and that's it, right? That's my tips. Abel is watching at work. There you go, man. Enjoy, man. Do you have any advice? React Native is awesome. It is, especially with Expo. What do you think about feature sliced design architecture? Right. So organizing things by feature. Great. I do it all the time, right? So for example, I think this is similar to what you're kind of referring to. All of my components here are kind of organized by feature, right? So where's my components folder? Let's see. You have the components folder, right? All of them are organized by feature, right? By things. So like habit over here, it's everything related to the habit, right? You have the habit form, habit analytics card, completion rate, entry card, all of those things, right? I follow that there. I have hooks, right? That's another folder just for hooks, just for the feature of hooks. And then I subcategorize them into like queries, mutations, and then general purpose hooks, right? I generally try to organize things by feature or by type, right? And I also apply this, if this kind of also makes sense to your question, I also apply this on the component level. Sometimes I'll have one file, with multiple components all related to the same thing. So I just put them all in the same file. I group them together, and then they just work together as a unit. It's a great way to organize your project, and it's a great design pattern, if you want to call it that, because honestly, at this point, I'm not even sure what a design pattern actually is, right? But yeah, definitely, I approve that. Should we learn Angular or is React enough? Honestly, like, you can learn either or. They're not mutually exclusive. They're just different things, right? You either want to go and work in React or you want to go and work in Angular. You're very rarely going to find like a company or a project even that like uses both, right? You're usually going to find one or both. And kind of React has more jobs, more community, more people. So I would suggest React. So like React is definitely enough. Can you create a React learning roadmap for 2024 and beyond? Dude, first video on my channel this year is exactly that. A quick search will get you the answers that you need. Cool. Let's do a bit of code. Because I miss coding. So let's close this. We can close this. What else can we do? Right. So we have our level. This is sufficient for now. Let's just get actual values, because all of these are like hard-coded values right now, right? So one thing that I should never forget to do, whenever we no longer have XP left here, but we no longer have XP, sorry, but we still have it here in the right. I just want to kill it so I don't forget, so that I don't have any dead code. At some point, I will write like a little script that will just basically check if all of these keys are used and which ones aren't used. But for now, it's still being done manually. Why is there a space here? There we go. Cool. So let's get some actual values. So how are we going to do this? So we have the XP. We need levels and then XP left. Makes sense. We're not going to store the level in the database at all. Makes sense. We're going to store the level. We have to store the level, and like what XP means what level, we have to store that somewhere. But because we don't have a server or anything, we're going to store it inside of a file. I believe that's what I did in the past as well. Makes sense. So let's create, we're going to go here to utils, and we're going to create a new file called character.ts. So a file for utilities about the character. And here we're going to create, how are we going to structure this? We're going to create an object with all the levels and all their XP required. I think it should be an object. Let's ask Mr. GPT, Mr. Copilot, to see what he says. What's the best way to create an object or array of character levels that has the XP required each level. In the database, I am only storing the current XP, and I need to use that to derive the level and XP required for the next level. Be efficient, be a senior developer, and write great code. Let's see what he does. I think getting the call for the junior developer interview is way harder than passing the interview nowadays. One of my mentors said that the only way to get hired is some referral from the company. It is, man. It is. I haven't been like in the market looking for that, like as a junior, right? But I hear, and I'm really sad to like hear that it's supply and demand, right? So I get it. But you just have to keep pushing, man. You just have to keep pushing through. It is true that a referral is going to help you a lot, but it's not necessary, right? If you push through and you do enough interviews, it takes a lot. It is unfortunate, but you're going to be able to eventually get a job, hopefully, right? Also, I don't know about you, but like in my case, I get a lot of recruiters reaching out to me on LinkedIn because I put my location in my country, and I get specifically my location recruiters that want like remote work for other places. So I'm currently registered in Romania. So I get a lot of like Europe people that want to hire Romanian developers to work remotely, right? As a contract. So that's also another thing. You can look at maybe contracts, which just, you can still work as a normal employee. You just like contract based, right? That opens up a little bit more the market if you want to look at other countries. But it really highly depends if you can do this, if you can easily do this. But yes, definitely, I know that it's unfortunate. Okay. What does he say? He says to put an array. XP levels 0, 100, 300, 600, yeah, so on. Get level, current XP. For level, if level is right, it's going to return. Okay. Get XP for next level. Current level equals get level. If current level plus 1 on xp.levels.length, return that. Okay. Current XP. Do we like this? Do we like an array? Or would we rather an object? Like an object that has the levels as the key and then the experience required as a value instead of an array. Let's first do this. Let's see if it even works. Let's remove all of, no, we can just. So how many levels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 levels. Do we like this? Do we like this? Do we like this? Do we like this? Let's remove the example usage. We're going to export. We're going to export. Let's go with an array for now. We don't need to be explicit about the types. Let's go for an array for now. With array, you can use the index as a level. That's a good point. That's a good point. But with an object, you can use the index as key as well, right? Same thing. So either accessing, I don't know, the fourth element in the array, or accessing the key with 4 or 3, whatever. Let's see. Copilot. With levels as keys and required XP as values. Yeah, exactly, right? The index is going to be a bit unintuitive, right? But see, this is what I'm thinking, right? Let's see what Copilot says, right? Using an object with levels not as required as values can be a good alternative, especially if you need to frequently look up the XP required, which we need to do, right? We need to frequently look this up. The performance difference between is generally negligible for small data sets like this. That's also very true. It's a very small data set, right? Array, simple and straightforward for sequential data, easy to iterate over. I think this is an important part. Are we going to need to be iterating over this? Access by index is very fast, right? Less intuitive if levels are not sequential or if there are gaps. Are there going to be gaps? Maybe, maybe not. More flexible if levels are not sequential or have gaps. Can be more readable with explicit key value pairs. This is the point I care about the most, right? Can be more readable with explicit key value pairs. I like the fact that, hey, this is the level, this is the XP. Not like, oh, okay. Also, right, you see this. Okay, it has 10 things. But like if I tell you what's level 5, I mean, initially you're going to be like, okay, is it this one? Level, yeah, is it this one or is it this one? Right? And it's a bit harder to look at it. Whereas if you have an object, what is level 5? Oh, boom, done. I'm feeling level. I'm feeling object. Would be nice if it was procedural, so there's no level cap. The requirement just keeps growing. Do we want to do this? That's the question. Do we want like a procedural unlimited level? I don't know. I feel that's overcomplicating. Or is it not? Let's go with an object just because it's more readable. And if we run into any difficulties or if we run to changing requirements, let's not do that. Let's then change it. I'm just feeling this. I've done this in the past and I've liked it, so I'm feeling this a lot more. Let's just do it. Let's take all of this, paste it, and remove all of this. Right. You should probably still use a getter and setter function as a wrapper. So no matter what data structure you use for XP tables, you'll have a single entry easier to refactor. You're right. You're right. That's a very good point. Yeah, but let's leave an object. Let's get these functions over here and let's go with that. So level, number, that's fine. Get current XP, number. Let current level, get level. Is that, oh yeah, get current XP. Is there a better way to do this? Let's leave it like this for now. We're going to leave the optimizations later. Okay. Let's see. So, character utils. We can close the progress bar. So we have level 1. So, this is going to be get character level, current XP, get character XP for next level. No, get character XP left. There we go. That's simpler, shorter, and it works. Get character level. Because all of this is inside of the character utils. Cool. Get character level, character.xp. Get character XP left, character.xp. Do we want to cache this XP? No, that's get character. No, we don't. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay, let's see what this happens. We're level, right. We're level 0, XP left. Let's see if we go and we manually modify the database. We're going to go to characters 1 and we're going to change XP to 300. And then we're going to refresh. Let's see. Aha, nice. So level 2, 300 on 60. Man, Copilot sometimes it gets it completely right when I don't want to do the effort of like spending brain power to think. That's such a modern like privilege and problem. So let's see, 300, that's level 2. Perfect. So if instead of actually changing the database, let's instead of character.xp, let's just do 299, level 1, 299, perfect. And then let's do 301, 301, that's correct. That's fine. Great, it works. It works. So we have level 2, we have 300 on 600, great. Let's now do the progress bar. So how are we going to do the progress? The progress is going to be XP on XP left. So we're going to do const progress equals character. Oh, character. Yeah, we need to check this. Character dot XP on get character XP left or 0. And then we're going to do progress here. That's not right. Times 100. That's right. Okay. So now if our character XP, if our table is instead of 300, it's 400. Let's do 500. Save, refresh. Yeah, that's correct. Great. It works. Great. So we did this. So now based on the character XP, which we can just increment whenever we want, we are going to get the correct values. Perfect. Cool. By the way, this level up table is how much XP do you need to the next level minus all previous levels. Yeah. How much XP do you need total to reach the next level? This will get important when we start restoring the level value from serial XP value. It's wrong. You have 300 XP, so level 2. It's wrong. Level 2 is 300 XP. Right? We have 500. I mean, it is correct. It is so here's the thing. We are not going to reset anything as you gain a level. So when you gain to level 2, you're going to have 300 XP, right? But now the required is going to be 600. Makes sense. But then this is wrong, because if you have 300 on 600, you should be at 0%. Right? It's interesting watching this live because most time when watching other tutorials, that's not live. One would think that it just works perfectly without thinking and testing. Yes, I just wish it would work perfectly without thinking and testing. And this is like one of my, I actually struggle with this. Like I get confused very easily with things like this, right? So look, let me show you my confusion and you're going to understand hopefully, or you'll be able to relate. So let's put here 300 XP, right? Save. Now we're going to open up the app over here. We have 300 XP. At 300 XP, we should be at level 2. That's correct. So level 2 is correct. What's also correct is our XP here, 300 on 600. That's also correct, right? You have gained 300 XP. It's not because you've now reached level 2 that your XP is going to go to 0. Unless we want to do that, unless it's confusing, right? So when you're level 2, should you start from 0? So 0 to 600. It's correct. I think 500 on 600. That's not, I mean, it's not correct. This is correct if we want it to be correct, but the bar is not correct. Because look, you're at level 2, you've just got the experience required for level 2, but your progress bar, like you've just leveled up. Your progress bar is 50%. That's not right. When you just level up, your progress bar should be 0 because you've just leveled up. You're at a new level, do the progress of the new level. But if the progress bar then becomes 0, is it not going to be confusing that you see 300 on 600? Even though it is technically correct. Should it not be when you level up, progress bar goes back to 0, your XP goes back to 0 for that level to match the progress bar. And then you would need 600 XP to get to the next level. Right? It's also 300. Yeah, exactly. But the values I think are wrong. Because if you then, right, like you play a game, you level up, your progress bar goes to 0. Yes, you have the XP gained already. Fine. That should stay there no matter what. That's fine. We're not going to reset that. Fine. But what do we show here? Do we remove the XP of like the previous level? No, it should be 0 on 300 for level 2. Here's the thing. Should it be 0 on 300 or 0 on 600? Right? Should we subtract the experience that you've already gained? Man, this is the confusion, right? This is the confusion now. I mean, I get it. I get what I'm confused about, but I'm still confused. Yes, I agree with you. Most of the time, it makes junior devs think maybe they are not good enough. Oh, that's a very important point. That's something I never thought about, actually. I guess it comes with a bit of experience, right? You kind of do things a lot, so you know what to expect, right? But yeah, if you look at tutorials, it's all edited, man. It's chopped up, it's edited, it's refilmed a lot of times, right? Even my videos, sometimes I retake the take just because I didn't do it right. I didn't like how I spoke or I made a mistake, right? Happens. And it's all in the interest of making a good video. But yes, that can be misleading to think that everything just works. No, man. Real development looks exactly like this. It's slow. And it's a lot of thinking and figuring things out and doing things the wrong way, only to come back later and do things hopefully the right way. But oftentimes it's still the wrong way and then you have to redo it. Usually on like the 7th or 8th time you get it right. So current XP should be your XP minus required XP from previous level. So the experience you have minus everything required for the previous level. Yes. Yes. Camera died. I saw it. I'm back. Right side XP should be required XP for next level. Yes. Write on paper, bro. It will make you less clear. Dude, I keep everything in my head, man. I do this to myself. From this current XP and required XP, you can determine the progress bar. Okay, let's do what you said. So current XP should be your XP minus required XP for previous level. Let's start with that. So const current XP. We're going to work through this problem one by one mistake at a time. So character. Okay, let's do something. I just like to use, maybe it's not. I just like to use member for this just because it makes it a little bit cleaner to, even though I'm not necessarily needing to memorize anything, because I can do this. If no character, return 0, right? It's easier to read. Now we can work here and we have a character. It's easier to do. We should also put character dot XP. No, let's put character. Every time character changes, we should recalculate this. So should be return character dot XP minus XP required for previous level. By previous level, it's going to be the current level. Oh my God, man. Okay, let me just put this. It's probably wrong, but let's just do it this way. So current XP, right? Let's see here. Current XP. What do we get? This is wrong. Minus 300. Beautiful. It's completely wrong. Okay. Okay. Let's think about this. Actually, you know what? Why are we... Let's select everything. Let's just give this to Copilot, man. Actually, I need the way it is currently on level 2. We see the current XP and XP required as 300 on 600, which is technically correct, but I want to show 0 on 600 because it should not include the XP from previous levels, right? I am also using this for a progress bar, and it should be at 0 when you are just leveled up, even though you already have XP acquired. Implement these changes. Let's see what it says. Do you really need to display the XP required to achieve the next level? Yeah, I would do that because you have a progress bar and you're going to see when you actually complete a habit, you're going to see like the XP that you need for that habit, right? So you're going to see like gained 100 XP, and it would help if you know like how much XP you currently have and how much left you have for the next level. Let's see. Oh my God, that's a lot of code, but let's do it. Let's just copy this whole thing, honestly. And I just want to see if it works, because if it works, then I don't have to think about this, and this is great. There we go. Oh no, why do you have like unused things? Dude. Okay, so it has okay, function to get the current level based on the current XP. Let's start with that. So that's the same function as we had before. Fine. Function to get the experience required for the next level. Next level, return XP levels, fine. Get XP for current level. Function to get the XP required for the current level. Okay, that seems promising. Function to get the XP left to reach the next level. Okay. Function to get the XP progress. Dude. Let's try it. Let's remove this. Let's see. Get character level, that should stay the same. Get character, export, get XP for function to get the XP required for the next level. Get XP next level. Import this. Get XP current level. Import this. This isn't correct. Get XP for... No, this is wrong. And I've... Oh, man. This is wrong. Copilot, this is wrong. Why did you do this? But at least we have a starting point. Okay, let's deploy like actual energy to do this. So get character level. Yeah. Let current level 0. For const level in XP levels, that is this. Fine. If current XP is greater or equal to XP levels, then we're going to get parse int level. Level here is going to be a string. Why is it going to be a string? We don't need a string here. We just need an int. Okay, first optimization, current level. Why is it a string? For const level in XP levels. Am I missing something? Dude, this is my weakness, man. That's why I don't do like technical interviews, man, because you computing like these things, even though this is super simple, man, I struggle with this and I don't know why. I know it's simple. Okay. I'm literally going to copy what you said. Next XP equals XP levels, current level plus 1. Okay. So current level is this. Next XP, get XP for next level. Let's do what you said. Fine. Return, const current level equals get character level current XP. We can all agree that's fine. Return XP levels, current level plus 1 or minus 1. That's fine. Fair enough. Okay, let's see. That's correct. Fair enough. Okay, so this is correct. What about now this one over here? 300. This should be 0. But you still have 300 experience in the database, but this should be 0. It should be 0 to 600, right? Because you've just leveled up, right? So get XP for current level. So current level, right? I guess we would need the previous level, right? So previous level. So const previous level equals, yes, previous level. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Const previous get XP for current. Man, thank you, Marek. Man, you're solving this for me. Current XP, character XP minus XP levels, current level. Okay. So equals, so return current XP minus XP levels, current level. Let's see. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. Now we need the progress bar, which, do we need a function for the progress bar, honestly? Or, I mean, we should. I mean, the function, yeah, we should get the progress. It's part of this. Get XP progress, current level, next level. No, it should be get character XP left. Yes, XP left. Get character XP left, current XP. Why is this an object? I don't need an object. We're going to return XP left minus, no, on next level XP. Oh my God, man. Copilot, you have good intentions, but I don't need your types. XP left. And then we should do times 100. Get XP progress. Progress. Ah, so close. So close. So close. You can just now current XP. Yeah, but do we do it? Yeah. That's what I tried to do. Current XP. Get XP for current level. Aha. Boom. Done. Okay. 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 I think we did it. I think we did it. So let's see. Let's test. Let's now go in the database and let's do 299. Let's refresh this. Did I mess up? It's not correct. 299 should be, what happened? 299 should be, you're at level 1. This doesn't make sense. So you have 299 XP. Or it does actually. Right. So it's not 299, it should be 399. Right? Come on, 399. Give me 299 and an almost complete progress bar. Oh my god, man. It's not correct, dude. It's not correct. Yeah, we need to account for, oh my god, the previous level. Why is this so complicated, man? You know, if we had just stored the level in a database, this would have been simpler. But as soon as we get this working, it's going to correct. You're saying it's correct. It's not, right? So we take the case 299. So let's first do the mental model of 299. What does that mean, right? So so here we have 199 and this progress bar. So the progress bar matches the XP left. So that's correct. Our code is technically doing correct. It's just not doing what I want it to do. Because levels does not start from 0. 10. Okay, but I removed even that. I removed it and it's still the same problem. So look, you have 299 experience. So when you got to, let's do it here. Let's do a comment here. So 299 XP. So first, you went and you got your XP, and then at 100 XP, you were level 1. Which means that at this point, you had 199 XP left, current XP, right? At this point, you're level 1, and you have 199 current XP towards your next level. That is correct. That is correct. Yes, okay, so that is correct. This is correct. What's incorrect is if you then change it to 399, or even, let's make it simpler, 400, right? When you started, you had level 1 and 0 XP. Yes. You can't reach 100 XP to reach level 1 as in XP table. Yes, you can. I mean, we've just seen it, right? If you have 100 XP. So, okay, let's do 0, right? Oh my God. Right, because you should not be level 0, man. You should be level 1. Oh, so level 1 should be 0. Yeah, level 1 should be 0. Right. So, oh my God. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? And then 1 should be 0. So 0 XP, level 1 is 0 on 100. Okay, we're getting somewhere. 299? No, let's do 99. 99 on 100. Perfect, that's correct. Let's do 100. Yes. Level 2, 0 on 300. Yes. Great. Let's do 29. It was 100. Let's do 299. This should be 199. Yes. And now 399. Whoops. 399 should be 1 XP away from next level. Why does it break here? Why does it break? It works until here. Why? Right? You have 399. 399 means, oh. Right. Because you also have to subtract now the 300 because you've leveled up. So 399 means that you've lost 100 XP. So we subtract 100 from level 1. 2 actually, but now you've reached level 3, so we now subtract 300 and 100 for 400. So 399 minus 300 is 900, so that should be so let's see, 300 plus 600, 900, 899. You need to add all the previous levels. Yeah, we have, but this is not correct. So here, get, it's not XP left. XP left is correct. It's always correct. 600, yeah, it's current XP. Get XP for current level. Current XP minus XP levels. Current level. We need to go over all of these. All of the previous levels. The current XP number is not correct. Because look, we have 899. XP total. So at 899, we went, so we're level 1. We're level 1. No, we're level 2. You're already level 1 when you start. You're level 1 when you start. Okay. You're level 1 when you start. You get 100 XP. You're level 1. And then you have 199 current XP. We're going to remove this. Oh my god. So plus 100 XP equals level 1, and you have no, it should be 0. It should always be 0. Okay. Then what do you need to get? Oh my god, level 1, level 2, man. What do you need to get to level 3? So you need 300 experience on top of your 100. So you need plus 400 XP equals level 3, right? That's the 100 that you have plus the requirement of the level, okay? To get to level 4, you then need 600 XP on top of that, which is going to be 1000 XP. Because for level 4. Because then that accounts for, yeah, the sum of 100. No. Just define in level 3 400, level 4 1000. Why? Why? Because the levels are correct, I think. Right? What's up, Borcio? Nice to see you here. Dude, come join the struggle, man. We're trying to like level up a character and we can't figure it out. Yes, but the difference between level 3 and level 4 is 300 XP. Yes. Yeah, so for current XP, you need to do the sum of all required XP for level to current level. Yeah. My only thing that I'm trying to figure out, so we have this, okay, forget this little thing. So we have 100 XP. If you can see the comment over here, right? It's a bit, whatever. We have 100 XP. Now we're at level 2. We need 400 XP after that so to get to level 3. That means 300 for the required plus 100 from the previous. This one, because we already have it, plus the required. For this one, to get to level 4, we now have 400 XP total. Yeah. We need 600 more. So that is going to be 600. And here's my question. What is this plus here? Is it 400 or is it? Yeah, it's 400 because this 400 includes the 100. Plus 400. Yeah. 600 plus 400 gets you gets you to level 4. Right, so you need the sum of all the previous ones, which means, yeah, you need the sum of all the previous ones. So then, let's do something. Let's give it to Copilot. Get XP for current level should take the XP required for the next level and subtract all of the XP required from previous levels. Right? Let's ask it a question. It might. Yes, you are correct. Thank you. I'm correct. Fix it. Get XP for current level. No, it's wrong. Get XP. Here's the corrected implementation. It's not correct. It should loop through all of the previous levels. No? Yes, you're correct. It's not looping. Why are you not looping, man? I don't want to loop myself. Okay. Total player XP equals in database. Marek, you're going to solve this. Let's go. XP table. XP required for each level. Yes. And that's from 0. Like from, yeah. Total XP needed for the level. Sum of the XP level from the current level to 1. XP to next level to display. Man, your names are confusing because they're not the same names I'm using in my functions. XP to next level to display. Yeah, current level plus 1. Yeah. Current XP should be all of the XP you have accumulated. No, it shouldn't, because it needs to start from 0. Even though you have like 100 XP and you've just leveled up, it should show 0. Table should be max XP for the current level. So index 0. Is our table correct? I think our table is correct. I just think we need to I think everything is correct. We just need to subtract these things. We just need to, yeah, subtract the XP required. Oh my God, I even forgot. What's our bug? What are we trying to solve? This. You're at 899. Wait a second. Am I just getting overly confused? Level 4. Man, what happened to my... Let me try to edit this. My face, I'm looking all weird. Filters. Color key. Let's see. Oh my. Aha. Should be better. Please show the names. Fine, fine. So, get character level. Get XP for next level. Get XP for current level. Get character XP left. Get XP progress. If you have... So if you have 1,000 XP, I think this is correct. I think we're if you have 1,000 XP, no, this is not correct. Man, this is man. I did not expect this to be too complicated. Like, come on, man. So if you have 1,000 XP based on this table, you should have... No, it is correct. If you have 1,000 XP, it means that you've subtracted 100, you've subtracted 300, you've subtracted 400. That's your 1,000 XP, which means you're level 5, and you should have 1,000 left. So get XP left. It's not next level. It's current. I'm going to make dinner. I sent it on the Discord. Maybe it's going to help you. Show me. Just stream on Twitch instead of YouTube, please. I might. Dude, you sent it. Where did you send it? I don't see the code. Man, I also have to like eat dinner soon. Oh, I wanted to fix this before. Let's give it one more go to fix this. So if you have 1,000 XP based on this table right here, camera died, I got it. Based on this table right here, read my comment. You got the left number, you only need to show the right number. That is the difference between the XP of the next level and the XP of the current level in your table. That is the difference between the... okay, let's try that. So next level, const current level XP equals next level current level XP. That's still not right. Why is it always giving the same like values? Bicrunt, exactly. 899 should take you to level 3 plus some XP. Because you've spent 100 for level 2, 300 more for level 3, and then it would be that 600 minus these things. Like I have it, it just in code, it doesn't work. Sorry, wrong, this one. Marek, come on. Let's solve this. It's almost there, man. So let's go back to our 899 example. 899. So if I save the 899, I should be level 3 and something. I'm level 4 and something, so that's not right. Get character level. Oh, this get character level is wrong. It doesn't even include all of these levels. Right, so, okay, forget the level, the character level. Can't see. Dude, Marek, are you on Discord? If you are, send it on the Discord. Can I, let me check something. Let me check something. Can I just allow you to like send links? Can I do that? No, there's nothing that I can't see your link, unfortunately. No, if you're on Discord, do it there. I would instantly get it. Do. Yes. So let's see. So you did 0, 100, 300. Okay. Get total XP required for level. So that's the total XP required for... Is it really that simple? Is it really that simple? Is it really that simple, dude? Is it really that simple? Get total XP required for level. Okay. And then current XP minus this. Okay, let's try that. So XP, oh shit, what happened? Copy this. Get total XP required for level. Let's, oh, okay. Ooh, so we need the current level though. Yeah. The current level is wrong. Our current level function is wrong as well. So that's going to produce wrong results. Let's hard code it for now. 899, you should be level 3. And then XP left should be get total XP required for level, current level plus 1. 4. Let's do 3 plus 1. Is not a function. Come on, it is a function. Get total XP required for level is not a function. It is a function. What are you talking? Ah, save. Sorry. Yeah, this is correct. It's that simple. So now, yeah, we just need to deal with this get character level function, which needs to also look in the levels and account for those. So we can get rid of all of these. Actually, no, let's create helper functions for this. So get current XP. Get XP for current level. That should be XP minus get for the level. Okay. Get character level. Get. This is the current level. Level. No, that's not right. So get total XP required. Man, what's okay? Character.x. Let's put this. Let's copy this. So that's the XP left. Current XP left. Get XP for. Get XP left. That's it. Return current XP minus get total XP. We need the level. So const current level equals get character level current XP, current level. There you go. That's done. XP left is current level plus 1. So it should be this. Current level plus 1. Function to get the XP left to reach the next level. So that's on the right side. Yes. Then we need on the left side. So on the left side, it's this. Okay. Const current level, get character level, return current XP minus current level plus 1. Yes. These are two of the same functions, so we don't need this. We're gonna return 0 for now. Right. Get character level, get total XP required for level. So let's put this one down. Function, right, get XP for current level, right. Then you paste something, XP levels. Get level from XP, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Get level for XP, so we need this. Get character level. Let level, return level minus 1. Perfect. I think we got it. Get total this. And then this. And what's missing? Do we have any errors? Don't have any errors. And then the progress should just be return const current level. XP for current level, XP for next level, return. Okay, let's just leave it at that. Let's see what this does. Yeah, the progress bar is off. Okay, so the progress bar should just be this on this. So that's, oh wait, we need to do something. So that's get XP for current level. That's on the left. So we're going to do get XP for current level. Import this. Right. Character.xp. That's going to be get XP for next. Get character XP left. Okay, let's do get character XP left. Why is this suddenly not working? It's exactly your code. It's exactly the code, man. Get total, yeah. Get total required XP for level. Current XP minus this. And then the current level. Right. You didn't test it. No, but it worked. It worked when I did it manually. Like, what the hell? If I just do it like this, the level is wrong. The level is wrong. Here was level 3. If it's level 3, it's correct. The level is wrong. With 899, I should be at level 4. So it's not level -1, it's level here. Which means if I do this, then it should be correct. It's even worse. Why is it even worse? What's the level? Five. Why 5? Okay. Level equals 1. Total XP equals whatever. While total XP is lesser than current XP, total XP plus equals level, right? Level plus plus. So level, why -2? If you put -2, I guess it's correct, but why -2? Get character level. Okay, so you have 899 XP, right? So that's going to be 899. 9. So total XP, current XP, total XP plus equals XP levels. Oh my God, now there's code from Borcio as well. Generate, oh my God, I'm getting so confused. Generate XP levels. Oh, that's a function to generate. Get character level. Let's try this. If this doesn't work, I will call it a day and then like just do it asynchronously because I have to eat and I'm dying. But Borcio, if you're saving us, get XP for next level. Oh no, this is too complicated. You've changed too many things. Oh my God, man. I just want to get it now. 899 with the code that we have. I feel like we're close. If I put level -2, it works. Why does it work? If I have 899, right? We're level 1. Whatever. The level here is 1. Total XP is 0. We loop once. First loop. Total XP plus equals 1. That's going to be plus 0, right? So we're going to be at level is going to be total XP is going to be 0. Level is going to be 2. Next loop. Total XP is still going to be 0. Level is going to be 2. So we're going to do plus 100. So total XP is going to be 100. And level is going to be 3 at that point. Then total XP is going to be 400. Okay, Borcio, I will copy paste everything. And if this doesn't work, it's on you. Because you're... Oh my God, man. This is... I don't want to generate XP. Okay, base XP, multiplier, max level. What's... Okay, the multiplier, fine. What does this return? It returns... Okay, let's do... const XP levels. Oh, okay. You're just using it. Okay, I like this. Okay, fine. Get character level. Get XP for next level. Borcio, what is the get XP for current level? What is XP for current level, man? What is XP for current level, dude? You didn't put that. If you put that, I think this might work. But now if you just go back to what I had before, level should be 0. You say, let's remove this. -1, how you had it. Borcio, add get XP for current level. That's all we need. If you have get XP for current level, it works. It should work. I'm taking your word for it. XP level, generate XP levels, get character level. So current level, for level and XP levels. If current XP, get XP for next level. Yes, but I need the... Oh, you have them here. Okay. Oh, you have them all here. Okay, let's do this. What did I remove? Yeah. I'm going to create separate functions for this. You don't need... Why do you have XP required for next level and XP for next level? Right? It's unused. Okay. Let's just do this. Get display character progress. Fuck it. Get character level. Oh man, you need like more arguments now. Get character level, current XP, XP levels. We don't need the XP levels, dude. They're here. Okay. We don't need the XP levels as well. We don't need the XP levels as well. We don't need the XP levels as well. I don't need the test functions. Let's just remove that. So display character progress. So let's remove this. Doesn't exist, doesn't exist. Display character progress. Import this. Oh my god. Whatever. Character. Oh man, we need... Okay. Oh man. Right. If no character, return whatever. Return display character progress. Let's just see. XP, whatever. XP 0, 0, 0. And now we're just going to do it as a text here. Borcio, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Oh, but not the level. Oh, man. Like, this might be correct. This might not be correct. I don't know, like, what the levels are. So, because we changed the... Okay, so let's see. Console.log. XP levels. So we have 1, 100. Oh, my God. They're, like, not even numbers now. 10, 3, 3800, 2, 150, 3, 2, 5, 4. Okay. We're level 6. Fine. We have 899 experience. Fine. To level 7 is 1139. That looks correct. 899. So 899. Oh, that's not correct. It's not correct, dude. We need to subtract the previous levels. This I have 899 experience. It should be 0 instead of 899. Oh my god, my god. Guys, I think we failed. I think we took an L. We couldn't figure this out. We had like, how many of us? Like 3, 4 people. And we could not do it. Borcio, I will give you credit. You are correct in the sense that if we're showing the XP cumulatively, then it would have been correct. But we're not. So current level, next level. So current XP. Where's current XP? Yeah, that's wrong. Current XP is wrong. We need to subtract the XP from the past. Okay, you did. Okay. Oh, so now I have to go back all the way. Okay, let's do it. Last try. Last try, dude. Get character level. I don't even know at this point. Last try. If this doesn't work, we are done, guys. Current XP. So back to these functions. Then we're gonna go back. Go back, import. Last try. Let's see. It's wrong. Oh my God, this is so wrong. So we are level -1. Great. We have 899 current XP. And we have 0 XP left until the next level. We are balling. We broke this. Guys, we took an L today. I'm sorry, we all took an L. I really appreciate the help. I will deal with this off stream. And I will come back next stream and it'll be fixed. And then we can deal with it then and see if we find better. But I can no longer think properly. Maybe we didn't progress, but at least we... wait, I can't see the whole comment. But at least we wasted some time. Dude, no time was wasted, man. I mean, yeah, fine, we wasted it figuring it out, sure. But I don't find that wasted. We used our brains today. That's going to come in handy later on. I know, right side value is wrong. But even everything is wrong here, dude. Like level -1, wrong. 899 should be 0, wrong. 0 should be not 0, wrong. Give us a date when we'll continue this. Okay. Oh my God. Borcio struck again. Borcio, what did you do? Borcio, comment. What did you do? I saw you posted something just now, but what did you do? Right side should just be, dude, the code. I'm gonna send what I have now on the Discord in general chat. And then I will implement it if it's fixed. Marek or Borcio, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna end the stream because I'm dead, but I will we'll continue this on Discord. I'll take a break, but then I'll come back. I'll post the code that we have. I'll post exactly this, right? Do I post a component? I might even post a component as well, just so that actually, nah. And then we'll deal with this. Let's do that. Let's do that, guys. And then we'll solve this asynchronously. And next time we'll come back. And yeah, when am I going to start this again? Easy. Next week. Same day, same time. There's an event on Discord. There's I'm going to post it on YouTube as well. But yeah, Thursdays, I'm going to come here around like same time, whatever time zone that is for you. It was like 4 p.m. for me. We're going to continue this. I will fix this asynchronously. If you want to be a part of this, get on the Discord. You're going to see live in the general chat what we're doing. And yeah, we're going to continue this. I'll have this fixed and I'll probably have progressed a little bit more with the UI and stuff like that. Cool. Many thanks. Just utils and XP to test. I'm going to send you what I have, Borcio. And we just do that because I like having a visual XP levels table. I don't want it to be generated because then I don't really see it. I prefer to see it, at least for now, hard-coded, and then later on we can actually edit this. So yeah, I will go on the Discord. We'll do this, we'll fix this, and I will see you guys next time. I'm done. This was a lot of fun. Much appreciated to everyone that helped. We hustled, we learned a lot of things, and hopefully next time we'll do a bit more code and a bit more not looking at the same level thing over and over again. But the good thing is once we have this done, we're going to have it done. We'll be able to just use it and it'll be good. So yeah, actually, let me just do it now on stream so I don't forget. I'll post this here. This TS, all of this code, talk. Boom, it is posted on the Discord. Let's go. You got the solution, but you're tired. I may have it. It may be right in front of me. I just don't see it. But it's definitely not this, right? So we're going to have to fix that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being a part of this. Stay tuned for an upcoming video pretty soon. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next stream. Let's go.